my gamer tag, LRC Drift Mafia. And you'll find me on YouTube. I'm already live streaming. The live just heard that. Hi guys. Anybody who ends up joining, who's gonna hear me talking at the beginning of this video. Currently we're messing around doing some 2v2 PvP. You know, whenever the queue pops here, we just queued for it. If we go over like this, on duty, scroll down. We're just mass queuing for everything for the duos, whether it's the Batcave 2v2, Inner Sanctum, or Ace Chemicals. So, if anybody wants to join, queue up. Somebody just messaged me. Whoever Midnight Lenore is. Now, last PvP update for DC Universe was back in 2015, so there hasn't been a lot of things. It's pretty much a dead aspect of the game. But for some of our live streamers here on YouTube, the more popular players and stuff like Multiverse and so on, occasionally on Wednesdays as well as Sundays he does live PvP, whether it's, you know, Checkmate PvP where it's your character on Wednesdays, you know, or Sunday it's like Legends PvP with the original characters like Batman, Superman, Commonser, so on and so forth. But, you know, getting PvP gear for that type of stuff when you run that, it's that join the live stream and they're wearing like 101 PvP gear. And in PvP, your PvE gear is disabled. So, like I said, you know, you're running on just your base stats. So that's why you notice even when you're trying to buy the PvP gear here at the vendors, there's not a lot of stats. Right now I have full 98, working on this set, the 99. I'm not trying to buy any of this yet, though, because I actually want my weapon first, which is over here. You know, I know it's only 1 point, but it's my weapon for starting my... I try to get the expensive stuff first. Next it'll be armor and things like that over here, you know, helmet, shoulders, chest plate, all the cheap items. So it'll be pants and probably chest first. Yep, because each of those is 2,000, and then after that I'll work towards helmet and shoulders and everything else. But then that'll be the 99 set. Then I gotta do 100 and the price goes up, so instead of like 1,500 marks for something, it'll be 2,000 or something. You know, it goes up, it makes it harder and harder to obtain each level, even though it's a dead aspect of the game. But, whatever. The goal is 101 gear. That way, if I lose, hey, either I just was so farly outnumbered, you know, I couldn't hold my own, or legitimately I got beat, so... Good thing is, even if you don't have PvP gear, the game still rewards you with, like I said, base 96 PvP gear stats. Which, if you look in the vendor here, you can actually see the 96 gear. That's where you scroll way down towards the bottom. So there's 97, and then there's the old 96 gear, which is the base stats you get. Now, granted, I could go in and try to collect the set, but I'd rather do that from like Lady Sheila or something in the House of Legends, since I'm not going to need any of this. But some members can, you know, come in and do that if they want. People come in and, you know, buy that gear if you so choose. But you start building your 97, work your way into your 98 and so on. As you can see, I got full 98, got all of that. Now I gotta do this set, 99. And you have to complete the entire set before the next set reveals itself. So before 100 shows, I have to get full 99 everything. And then 100. And then after that, same thing. Gotta get full 100 before 101. And 101 is the top. Normally I run Omega Beam. I can't currently run Omega Beam because Omega Beam's an artifact ability. And artifacts aren't allowed in PvP, so we substitute with iconic abilities. And lucky for us, DC Universe has given us plenty of them right now. Lots and lots of iconic abilities, and the ability to kind of like customize and tailor your power set to whatever you want. So, some are pretty effective. Like this one, Shadow Curse in close range. In PvP, it's dirty. Great supercharge builder with this one. And then how that works to make this effect work under the ability, for anybody who doesn't know, obviously, but like new players, if they ever view this video, the Starfire ability, for example, you cast it, but then after that, every one of your normal, like this, triangle range attacks is going to be the combo. So you have to do it right afterward, otherwise it phases out. So it's like boom, and then you just continue tapping it. Now if I hold it, it does a big charge. You know? Then you can roll on that and run, and it builds your supercharge towards your other abilities here. You know, whether it's my circle gas canister or my triangle for the bat swarm, which was a pain in the ass, by the way. DCU devs, if you ever watch this video, don't ever do that stupid shit again, where you purposely try to hide some iconic ability behind the capsule. I know you did it with the Amazon capsule, and it was fucking stupid. Please don't do that. It's ridiculous. The game's pay to win enough, but it basically makes it to where people can't access it because it's got a better chance of God manifesting himself in front of you before the capsule drops the thing you're looking for. Or you have to pay a $500 million paywall in the broker in order to get it. And I've been playing for a few years, you know. Granted, I've made it to around 100 mil a couple times. I'm currently at a little over 100 mil right now. Yeah. And it's hard. It's not easy building all of that. Especially when you make everything account bound now, so you can't sell anything. It's really difficult. Unless you bought something from your marketplace store to where it was some kind of a booster bundle or something, or you were fortunate enough to have something, you know, drop from a capsule. That's the only way you can make money. It's ridiculous. It needs some kind of a revamp. Sorry for my little venting here, but I figured I'd throw that out there towards the devs, if they ever watch this. But doubt they're going to watch my measly video. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but point is, okay, stop screwing the player. Okay, I understand the game makes a lot of money and yada yada yada, but at this point you have a lot of people that, you know, have a lot of trouble trying to stick with the game with features like that. For a game that's made, you know, 14 years or longer, you know, there should be some aspects of like loyalty here. And I'm not talking lifetime memberships. That's a terrible idea. Don't ever do that, please. Let's see if we can get at the pop doing it this way. Nope. Don't you fucking dare. We'll play Rivals later, not right now. Alright. DPS, it's obviously dead, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go like this. Okay. Now, open up your on duty. Alright, go down to custom play. PvP. We're gonna do 1v1s on Shadowlands. Alright, do 1v1 Shadowlands. Got it? Go ahead and queue up. Ready up, all that shit. Yeah, doing 2v2s. Me and you are gonna fight each other, back and forth. I'll get you PvP gear one way or another. There we go. Hopefully it pops for you. Hey, look, it's that DPS person over there. Hello, how are you? Hello. Okay, so the way this works, how we're going to do this, I know the devs are going to fucking crucify me for it, but you got to do at least 3,000 damage, okay, to each other. So we got to damage each other a little bit. You don't necessarily got to kill each other, and then we trade it off. Got it? Back and forth each time we do this. Because you can't get any of the other fucking cues to pop. It's terrible. Alright, so let's go down here. Now, whoever holds the center is the one that, you know, gets it. So, here, I'll take the first one. That way you can get the next one. So, do at least 3,000 damage. I'm going to do the same. I'm not going to kill you, but... Alright, there we go. Now, deal some damage to me. That way you get credit. And how did you one-shot me? That don't make any sense. That was lag. That didn't make any fucking sense. Don't try to cap the middle. Makes it go longer. Don't do that. That's what I'm trying to show you. Just check the on duty. There you go. We both did enough damage. Good. Now you just hang out. And on the next win, you're going to do the same thing. Basically, I'm going to stand where you are, and vice versa, and then, yeah. Alright? That way I can at least get my weapon like I wanted. That's my goal. It's a lot more fun when we're fighting a lot of other people, but whatever. Does this kill you? No. Takes you down most of your way, though. Get out of here, you fucker. Almost over. All shit here. Trust me, DPS, you'll see why it's worth it, you know, in a few. What's up, robot? Come here often? What's going on? Hey, I got enough marks, yay! Alright, get the fuck out of here, leave. See you later. Alright, I'm ending this fucking broadcast here. The hell with this shit. Ain't nobody queuing.